When it comes to wealth building and cash accumulation for retirement purposes, most people want three main things. They want to increase money for and in retirement, want to reduce taxes, and also reduce risk of loss. Today we're talking about prospecting, and this is for entrepreneurs, those in business or offering a good and service. There are four types of prospects as mentioned by Jordan Belfort's material, and those are essential in being able to qualify and save time. So this more deals with our wealth and increasing our income. So if you are an entrepreneur and you're offering a good and service, you want to be able to figure out who can you serve and how can you serve them well. And while listening to the guy in the beanie, I've been able to run business for the last 12 years plus, and with the brokerage that I was with last, was able to be Rookie of the Year first year, second year top 5, and won a closure award nationally in a regional competition in the Final Four 6 years in a row. 7th year dropped out, but been able to help people increase their income. Go from making $3,000 to $10,000 in a month. And we know there's levels of this. I saw one person recently tweet, make $1 million every month, and somebody responded, well, I make $1 million every minute, and you'll probably know who that is. But at any rate, there's levels to this. But whether you're making $1,000 a month or 10 or $1 million, either way, the concept is serving people and who can we serve. When it comes to the four types of prospects, there's the number one, there's the buyers in heat, and they comprise about 10 to 20% of your funnel. So they really want what you have. They need what you have, and they feel the pain. They're tired of waiting, so they're ready, and they just need somebody that they like and they trust, right? And of course, they like and trust your company, and they like and trust your product. Those are like the 3 10s. We can get to that in another conversation. But everybody wants that type of client. The issue is it's just they only take up about 10 to 20% of your funnel. So the second type of prospect that we're looking for is the buyer in power. And they comprise about 30 to 40% of your funnel. And the way to discover these prospects is through general intelligence gathering, asking qualifying questions to see, do they really want what you have? How can you serve them best? What's most important to them? What's their biggest problem? The issues with the buyers in power is they do want what you have. They need it. They just aren't feeling that pain, and it's generally because they're not sensing the urgency. And they probably have some action thresholds that need to be reduced. Like, I need to talk to my significant other, my attorney, my CPA, or whatever. They have things that need to be addressed. And so the way to convert a buyer in power into offering your service, closing them, if you will. I like to say serving, but either way, it's just reducing the action threshold, increasing the pain, and then you'll be able to serve them. And a lot of times there's urgency depending on which industry you're in. There are different urgency levels. Sometimes the good or service might not be available, so letting them know there's time, or there might be quantity that they just aren't sure. They're not aware that what they're seeking may not be available any longer if they don't act. So just asking them questions can help you serve them. And then the bottom two, or the third and the fourth prospects, you'll never be able to serve. So asking them questions quickly and identifying, basically weeding them out sooner than later, will help save your time and your energy, emotions. The third type is the Lookie-loo, and they're about 30 to 40% of your pipeline. The Lookie-loo is a professional time waster. They're never going to purchase what you have, and you can identify them. There's about 4 telltale signs, Jordan Belfort says, but they ask a bunch of questions they already know the answer to. kick tires. They say a bunch of oohs and ahs. And then when you ask them about finances, they either get like boisterously overconfident, or they'll get really vague. So those are ways to determine you've got a looky-loo and to cut off your time so they don't steal your energy and time. The fourth one is the mistakes. That's the fourth archetype or category of buyer. Never will be able to serve them. They never meant to get in your sales funnel or your funnel. And so determining and identifying them early will help you. So hopefully this serves you in your prospecting. And there are many top industries that are helping people increase their income, having people go from earning, a small amount to either it's 5 figures, 6 figures in a month, 7, and beyond. And the top ones are right now, technology, AI, and blockchain and all that stuff that's buckled under technology. There is, entrepreneurs, startups. There's in financial services, and that's in different areas. Of course, there's real estate, and there's healthcare, and there's others. You can do your research, but if you're looking for a career to increase your income, you can hit us up. I do offer consulting. I can do some consulting to basically see what your goals are, what's important, what's your biggest problem. So if we can partner together, I know people in the AI space, the technology space, can connect you. People in the real estate, of course. Are these spaces oversaturated? Well, perhaps. And then financial services, I know people, men, women that are hiring as well. And so hit us up if you need that. If you are also running your own business, as many of you are, I would recommend these 2 books, 100 Million Leads, 100 Million Offers by Hormozy. And I don't get any kickback for these. I'm just recommending them because they're great. They've helped me. Of course, The Way of the Wolf book with Jordan Belfort, you can get it paperback. I've had it paperback and on audiobook. And so, of course, if you need mindset, there's a bunch of other books. I know Les Brown's inspired me over the years, and a few others. Napoleon Hill. I love his Law of Success book, and Think and Grow Rich. Earl Nightingale's information helps as well. And there's a lot of thought leaders out there now, like Ed Milet, and it just depends on your style. But hopefully this information serves you and strength and honor and value to you. Hit that like and subscribe button if this serves you, and I'll see you later. Cheers.